Hi everyone, it's Michelle here with Stories in the Garden doing a quick tutorial on MailChimp. This is a program that you can use in order to go ahead and automate your email system and your email responses and collect email addresses for subscribers to your website. So this is one that I like, MailChimp. There's other ones out there, including GetResponse and ActiveCampaign. This is one, though, in particular I liked because I could start for free for the first 2,000 subscribers. I've just started this list so you can see that I've already got a little bit of activity going on at the moment. And basically what I'm going to go through with you is your list building. And so I'll go ahead and let you know that you can create a list here. And what you're going to do when you create the list is you're going to fill in this part here that says Stories in the Garden newsletter. And then you're also going to, I'll just go ahead and create a list or start one. So you'll go ahead and fill in your list name, your default email address, and your from name. And then you'll scroll down to the very bottom and hit save. So I'm going to go back to my lists, and you can see here I have a list blog mastery challenge. Once that list is created, then you can go over here and do a sign up form. So this is how I created the sign up form for this. I used a general form. General forms are basically, they give you the sign up form URL here when you click it, and you can do all kinds of different changes here. So what I did was, at this part here, I added my photo. Here's some different photos that I had tried, but that was the one I ended up with, is the one that you saw. And then, so once I added that, I added some text down here. And you can see it's interested in blogging for passive income, me too. And so there's some information there. You can use it just like any other text editor, bold, italic, underline, different fonts and sizes. You can do links in there as well as pictures. And you can, of course, align it left or center depending on what you need. And that is how I came up with the wording here and how this look laid out went. And then you can, on this side, add in all kinds of different text and numbers and radio buttons and checkboxes. So you can just kind of play around with it a little bit. I added these two, the first name and email address, and then also preferred format. And then I changed the text there. I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. So anything you want, like if you wanted a drop down or a checkbox, you can definitely do that. And also if I wanted to include my website on there, I could have definitely done that as well. And in fact, I might just go ahead and add that now. So once I click that, here you go. If somebody wanted to add in their website, which website they were coming from on there, I can do that. And then I can also take that away or add that. So I'm going to delete that right now. And then they just want me to confirm that I don't want people to have to insert the website field there. And once it refreshes, you can see that's gone. That's good. Once you get it kind of laid out the way you want to, you can click the design button. And this here, you can see I did the background around here. One color is kind of a light gray. And then the header color, the font size, line height, and margin. And the outer wrapper I did in that blue, so that's how you see that blue color there. And then with the body, that's again how you see the blue color there. Default text. And the default text color was white. And padding. You also have to, for free accounts, keep the MailChimp logo at the very bottom. That's how you see this right here. If you want to do a paid account, you can take that off. But I left it on because I went ahead and wanted to try the account system for free. But you can change the image there. So here's some of your options you can get with that. I just kind of like the one that they did, but some of these are kind of fun. It's fun looking. Look at the little winking MailChimp guy. Okay, totally cute. Anyway, so that's a little bit about creating a form. So once I had the sign up form, I pretty much sent that out, to anybody I thought would be interested in the Blog Mastery Challenge. Just a moment, I'm going to take a sip of tea here. All right, then once I've finished the list, you're going to want to know, once somebody signs up to or goes to that URL right there, which is this one, I'll go ahead and plug that in the top so you can see what that's going to look like when it comes up maybe. Actually, I'm not going to do that now because if you're seeing this video, you've already been to this, and that's why you are watching this video. Anyway, then once that, you're going to want to automate an email that once they sign up and fill out that form, then it'll auto-email them, "Welcome to the Blog Mastery Challenge," once they're completely through the sign-up process. Welcome to the Blog Mastery Challenge, and what I did there was, it's a welcome message. And I'll click on that. So it'll bring that up. And so you set your trigger. Immediately after subscribers join my list, then they're going to get this welcome email. So if I wanted to stop sending that for a moment so that I can update, I would use the pause and edit the email, and go in here and make any changes that I wanted to make. What I did was start off with a template here, and since I had some templates already, then actually, yeah, if you have some templates already saved, then you can start. And what you would want to put in your template would be maybe your header and maybe your footer, or if there's any pictures or anything that you want. I made mine extremely simple, and then I typed all this in. And if you wanted to go back and edit it, here's the edit button. Then it'll pop up on this side. And then you have the option to edit and save and close. You can also preview and test it, enter preview mode, test an email, and then let's say you wanted this to be a template. You might use it somewhere else. You just click Save Template. I'm going to save and return to workflow right now. And I'm going to unpause that. There's an option over here for a drop down, and I'm going to say Resume. You can also add emails to this one. So if I had a welcome email and I wanted another email afterwards that said, "Get ready for the Blog Mastery Challenge in 2 days," then I would have said add email. But I wasn't sure I wanted to do that yet. So I'm going to go back and save and exit here and go back to my automation here. So then here's the setup I did for the 7-day blog challenge. I had that set up for when they received another email, it triggered this email sequence. So when you got the Blog Mastery Challenge bonus 7 steps to blissful business plan, I sent that out a day before the challenge, and then it triggered this whole email sequence that we went through every day. And basically you set that up the same exact way that you set up the other one, and that's what that's what was so fun about it, is that a lot of it was already pre-staged, so it made my job a lot easier. And if you do this kind of thing with your business, it's going to make yours a lot easier as well. So I highly recommend that. So we covered a little bit about lists and a little bit about the automation. And then also I'm going to go back up here to campaigns. Now a campaign is basically like a single email. So once I had everybody on the Blog Mastery Challenge list, that's where the day before I set up this Blog Mastery Challenge bonus. And that was to trigger that whole other automation sequence. And so you set up a campaign exactly the same way as you did one single email for an automation. The difference between the campaign is it only sends out one email. With an automation, you can do a whole sequence. So the other thing, so we're going to go here to create a campaign. Now this is the brand new feature from MailChimp that I haven't had a chance to use yet, but I think it's really, really cool. It's create an ad. You can create an ad here. It's going to take you directly to creating an ad with your Facebook account. Let's see. Let's try it out. Blog Mastery Challenge. If I wanted to run an ad and do it all over again, which I'm not going to do at the moment, but I would click begin. And then it fetches my Facebook and Instagram feeds. You can set a budget and all this kind of stuff here. It's pretty neat. Very cool. And I think that next time I'm going to try that. But we're not going to do that right now. What we might do is, there's the ad draft. So we'll do that in another video. Here's the create campaign video, and that's, like I said, a single email that you're going to send to somebody or a group of people. So you will definitely want to do this with like your newsletter. So if you have a newsletter that's coming out this weekend, you might want to put, or let's say it's today, then you'll put today's date, which is like 6/13. And then click the begin button. And you'll say, who are you sending to? And you can choose a list. And then, let's see, I wanted to do my newsletter to Stories in the Garden. I do the entire list. And hit the next. There's a next button over here that you can't see. So I'd hit the next button. And then it gives me all my information about where it's coming from. And I can change the email subject, which I would do newsletter, something fun newsletter, or whatever I wanted to call it there. And that's how you would do that. And then you set that up to do all your Google Analytics, Twitter, and then I'm going to hit the next button. So there's a start, and then I can then go to my saved templates like I told you about earlier and do that from there. Or you can start with a whole new one and go from there for your whole new logo. Like here's one, you can do your logo and everything on here. And so this is just a little bit of brief overview just to get you started with MailChimp. I hope that you found this useful. It gives you a little bit of information on how it runs and everything. I can definitely go over this more detail in the future. I just wanted to do like a brief overview. And I hope you found this useful and helpful. And if you have any questions or would like some more information, just please let me know. I'd be happy to help. I'm going to go ahead and end this tutorial now. If you, like I said, have any questions or anything, please comment and all of that. So we will be in touch. Bye.